inches. So thank you for being here, sharing, spreading the love, little sprinkles, all of the above. Hi, Patricia. And I'm going to start out by, if you haven't seen it or signed up yet, Shelly Anderson from Wanderlust Paint Tribe and I are collaborating on a paint party wreath making workshop, and let me post that for you in case you wanted more information. Check it out here, Brushes to Bows. We have a class coming in September. Okay, so check it out. All the information is on the page, that page, and then let me link the 12-inch rail for you. If you're first time person here, welcome. We use these rails to add our mesh and all of our fun stuff here to make home decor pieces. So let me find the standard rail. Excuse me. It does come curved, but we're going to do the straight rail. Where is it? There it is. We have 4 different sizes. Here's the link for that. Okay. There we go. Yay, Patricia's gonna get started. Hi, Anita. Hi, Linda. Let me pin this. Oh, not. Hi, Kim. Hi, Kimberly. I was about to pin your comment. There we go. Okay. I consider these budget friendly, and these 12-inch are only $2. This is a 6-inch sign, which is $8. If you have supplies in your stash already, because these don't take a lot of material, this is $10, and then adding your stuff could be another $5 depending on what you add, and now you have a cute little piece. This could complement a big wreath, especially like for me, if you walk up my front door is literally on the side, so I couldn't put anything because it's only like a gap like this, but on this side where the light is, there's like a column. I could hang something there. I don't, because we get a lot of moths right there, you know, from the light, and I just don't want to have it. So if you have a space, someone who has like a very nice entryway, when you walk up to their house, you can upsell them some little swags to go with their wreath. So this is what we're working on. Let me get, I thought Richard brought me some mounting squares. Hold on, let me grab, I swear I grabbed a whole handful and put it in my drawer, and I did not. Well, not sure where they went. You guys, here. I did get some of those though, but we're not ready to use those yet. Anyways, let's get started. Pipe cleaners on the little swags. I like to do 5 ties on here. You could do more. We could probably get away with doing like 5 just down the middle if you wanted to. I do on the outside here, and then 1 in the middle. We could do, since I'm using that, we could do 7, which you would do 2. So 2 on the outside, 1 in the middle, 2 on the outside, 1 in the middle, and 2 on the outside. I think it all depends on what you're adding. I'm going to use 6-inch mesh today, so I think I'm going to go with the 7, okay? So if you're keeping track with your wreath row blueprint, I'm going to do 7 ties today. And everything is out of my stash. These are used rolls. I clipped this off of something else I used. This is a leftover something else. Those are a couple pieces that I just grabbed. So start looking around your workshop, your craft room, and see what you have on hand that you can make your own little swags out of these rails. Now, if you don't want the 6-inch sign, you guys can make your own signs. You can, I've used little plushies, like little stuffed animals, if you want to make something specific that no one's going to find anywhere else. You can also do, if you're at the craft store and you can pick up little signs, you can make your own little wood signs. I mean, there's so many possibilities here that this is just fun. So let's have some fun. If you're watching on YouTube, I am looking at comments on my Facebook page, and my husband usually helps with YouTube. So here's 6. Then I'm going to take, oh, so 8, not 7. So we're going to, because I was going to do the middle, but no. So 8. 6 around like this. You see the pattern, okay? 8 or 6, and then 2 more are going to go in the middle to fill this gap right here. Okay, so there's 1, and here's the other. If you're doing the other size rails and you want a bigger swag, you can do the same pattern. If you're going to use the bigger sizes, I would probably use bigger mesh. You could do 10-inch mesh. Even on the 20-inch rail, you could do 21-inch mesh and do a poof. There's so many possibilities, but this is what it looks like, and here's what the back looks like, okay? 2, 4, 6, and then 8. Now, for mesh, let's do, I brought out the colors that were in the sign here. So I need 8, and I have 3 here. So let me see, do I have anything else on my table? I do not. So I think I'm gonna do majority of this because I have more of this than I have of this. But let's do 15 inches. Let me see. Is that gonna be long enough? This came from Hobby Lobby. This came from Hobby Lobby. This is Dollar Store. Michael's also sells 6-inch mesh. Who else sells 6-inch mesh? Do you guys use 6-inch mesh? Let me know where else you can find 6-inch mesh. So, I'm thinking 15 inches. What do you guys think? Let me see one. I want to see what it's going to look like first. So I'm thinking ruffled down the middle without rolling it. Nope, don't like it. So I am going to roll the ends in. So you're going to roll it. Okay, we can get our little clip. Roll it, and the reason why you're rolling it is you're hiding the edges, so the fray is inside the roll. This right here, like this. Yep, we're gonna do that. And then see how I opened that up and just pinched it right there? Okay, so brown, orange, blue, brown, orange, blue, brown, orange. Okay, 3 of the browns. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. Hi, Susie from Denmark. I wonder what craft supplies you can get in Denmark, or do you have to order it? there's craft stores there. Susie, let us know what you have there. Hi, Cassie. Okay, roll it, and you're just rolling it to get the edges inside so you don't have fray, okay? It's to keep it nice and neat. So brown, orange, blue. Let's do brown on this side. Now, if you have one roll and you don't want to mix colors, then just do the one roll. And then orange. Hi, Pat. So roll the edge in and clip it. I'm doing like 2 rolls, so it's one giant roll. And then ruffle down the middle, grab it. Put it in your tie. You know what I didn't grab? Oh, but I have my own there. Look at that. Ooh, this is gonna come out so cute. So roll it a couple times, clip it. You're gonna flip it around, okay? Roll it a couple times. Now this one was super frayed, and now we're hiding that fray. You shouldn't have many little pieces sticking out like this, okay? So brown, orange, blue, brown, orange. We're gonna come on this opposite side. Oh, that's funny, the 2 blues in the middle. Look at how that pattern came out. Okay, there we go. So zigzag pattern, and then the 2 blues right in the middle. Genius. Hi, Pamela. Man, look at how much coverage this little mesh gives. Just open up these pieces here. We are going to put ribbon tails. How cute is that? Look at how this is coming together with that sign right there. So cute. Okay, now this side. Hi, Pam. So here's the brown, because now you see the pattern brown, 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 or tan, beige, whatever color. And I'm coming to where the tie is and bringing my mesh open like this. And I like to pinch it right there, okay? Like this orange one needs to be open a little bit more. There we go. And then do the brown and the orange first, and then the blue's gonna kind of lay on top and add that coverage there. If you wanted to do a bigger swag, I love the 20-inch. If you didn't want to go that big, because remember, 20-inch is going to be like 22, 24 inches when you get done with it. And if you're shipping, you want to keep that in, keep that in mind. I kind of want this both poofed up here. I don't want the brown so flat. So this one I am going to kind of intermingle those there. Let's open this one. I do love the 20-inch. So if you want to do 18-inch, and when you add your embellishments, figure there's going to be added inches onto that if you're going to ship, and then it gets super expensive. Or if you're okay with shipping, I would do the 20-inch and make it as big and full as possible. And then fan this out like this. Okay, look at that. Not bad, right? Because this is such a small project. Now, let me move that, move that. Let's cut some ribbon. Okay, so ribbon, this is so small. I don't want my ribbon tails taking over. When I have my ribbon tail board, I'm going to kind of eyeball where the middle is, and if you put it right here in the tie, know that about your ribbon tail is going to come out to about here, give or take. When by the time you pinch and put it in your tie, you might lose like 1/4 of an inch. So figure my 8-inch ties are going to come out to about here, which is a good size. If you want to go shorter, you could do the 6-inch. Okay, I think 10-inch would be too long. Look at how long those would come out. You wouldn't see anything there. But I think it's all preference. If you have the ribbon tail board, just line it up to where your tie is and see what length you want to do. I picked out this right here. Look at how cute this is. Doesn't this match? Look at that. So tails here, and I picked out this denim blue I got from Sam's. Hi, Sandy. You have to order on, Susie says she has to order online and look for stuff. Oh, so you don't have a craft store local? I mean, I'm just thinking like a Michael's or like a Hobby Lobby. Look at how cute this goes together, even against the orange here. So these are our tails. Then I'm just going to do a bow with the brown, and we're going to be done. So what I'm thinking is, let me see how this is going to look first. Let me test something with you guys. Okay. So 8 inches on that one. Let me see what this is going to look like with 6 inches. So I'm going to dovetail this. And I'm cutting over the trash can off camera. You can't see that. But you're just going to fold this in half, align the edges, and cut on the folded part at an angle, and it does this. What I'm looking at is something like that. So I have the plaid a little bit longer. Okay. Fold it in half. Ooh, look at how cute that is. Look at how that sticks out like that. Let's see. Guys, that is pretty cute. I think I'm going to do that. So let's decide. I still need to get this. I think I'm going to put this up here. Ooh, what if I put it right? Ooh, I'm going to put it right here. So I want to still have coverage right here. So I'm thinking you're not even going to see it. I'm thinking no tails here. We're going to put the sign right there. Okay. And then I'm going to put a bow on this one right here. So I only need 6 tails. So I'm going to clip this. All I do is twist it off enough, keep it nice and tight, and then clip it where there's a little nub, and I just press it down. And the same thing right here. So far, if you're following along and writing down this recipe, we have 8 ties. It's 6-inch mesh at 15 inches, and you'll see I use different colors. If you all have one color, then it's still the same. 8 ties at 15 inches. I'm going to put a sign. This is a 6-inch sign. I'm going to put the sign right there. I'm going to put a bow right there, and then I need 6 tails. So we're going to do 5 more at 8 inches on the plaid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many of you guys are doing craft shows right now? I see so many posts in different groups and just pages that I follow. It's getting crazy out there. It's definitely craft show season. So dovetail those ends like that, and these ones, I'm gonna line them back up. Hello everybody. Susie doesn't have a craft store. Oh my gosh, girlfriend. Okay, so in Denmark, do you have stores that are local, like around your country that you can order from so shipping isn't crazy? Or it's just online? Do you have to order from the United States? Or do you have something that's more localized so you don't have that international overseas shipping costs? I don't know what it would be. Okay, so this pattern is 8 inches and this denim blue solid is 6 inches. Let me get this cleaned up because now I have all these little pieces right here. And we're gonna take each one, I'm just gonna eyeball it, make sure it's in the middle, best I can do. And then I have to dig through my box behind me for tubing and see what we got there. Oops, that one got caught. Now you can open these up if you want. I mean, that would be cute too. Look at that. Guys, I am loving these colors here. I know black is a little harsh, but whatever. We're gonna make it disappear anyway, so. This would be a cute project to put some glitter balls on the end of your pipe cleaners and bring it out. But I have some florals over here that we're going to use too. Let me put that in a picture so you can see. I'm just eyeballing it. Is that the middle? Sure. You do them for me, family, and gifts. Yay, Sandy. I know I've given so many wreaths away to my friends and family. I just feel like I want to be a part of their home. I know I went to see my Aunt Susie. So Aunt Susie is really my cousin, but before I was related to her, her and my mom were best friends when they were growing up. And so she's known me for a very long time before I was even born, but that's how my mom met my dad. And we went and stayed with her when we were in California, and I took her a new Halloween wreath. But last year, I think I sent her the turkey one. So she has the big giant turkey one for fall. And her husband, Jim, is a Dallas Cowboys fan, and I haven't made him anything. So, sorry, Jim. Look at how cute this is so far. It's gonna go down here. So cute. I can't wait to get this hung up and show you what it looks like. Okay, tubing. Let me dig in my tubing box over here, see what we got. I do have some brown. Ooh, that would be cute, you guys. Look at how cute that would be on there. I think brown is the go-to because there's a lot of brown in here. So let's see. I have a couple pieces here. That one's about 17 inches. That one too. So there's 3 pieces. Let's see what else we have over here in the box. Yep, another brown one. Even though it's different. Ooh, I have some blue too. That would be cute. Because there's a little bit of blue in this design. And let me see if I can find another brown in here. Do you guys use tubing? If you watch me for any length of time, you know I love tubing. Ooh, I got a lot of stuff in here, different colors, a lot of bright colors though. Not seeing another brown. What is that? Nope, that's black. Okay. We're just gonna add some little tubing. I think I'm gonna put that. Let's get that off of here. Let's put that here. And then let's do, I'm gonna put the brown tubing on all of the orange. I think I'm gonna grab that blue tubing and put that in all the brown, just so it's different, okay? So all I'm doing is I'm taking my tubing, I fold it over like this, so I have the two ends, and then bring this together. So it's like a little bow tie, right? Two loops and, excuse me, two tails. That goes right on top of the ribbon. I do not take apart each layer. I added the mesh twisted, ribbon twist, and then the tubing twist. Okay, let's do 3 of these. Oop. Okay. Oh, not that. Oops. I feel like it needs more orange. Let me see what else I have in here. Maybe not with the, let me see what I got. I have this gold color. Ooh, that one's pretty. I'm thinking let's take the blue off. Let me see how this gold color is. So you guys, it's okay to change your mind. If you pull out supplies and it doesn't work, that's why I like to have lots of different options on my table, just to show you what's possible. And sometimes I use everything that I pull out, and sometimes I don't. I think as a creative person, it's okay to change your mind and go with what you are feeling. Like all of these colors here are in this design. So it's not like I'm adding or throwing, you know, pink into the mix or purple. Those colors aren't in the design. There's even some animal print in here. I didn't have anything that I wanted to bring animal print in with. I saw this plaid, so there's plaid on the back here, and this plaid has similar colors, so that works. Same thing with this tubing here. It all comes together, and this is very fall-ish. Okay, twist this off. Now, if you're adding some glitter balls to the end of your pipe cleaners, this is where I would trim it and maybe just leave like an inch right here. So you would clip that off, leave the pipe cleaners up, and then attach your glitter balls. I don't have anything like that, so we're just gonna clip it to where there's like a little nub right here, a 1/4 inch nub, and then I'm gonna press down that little black pipe cleaner down to the base, and then you can see how we can fluff these out. We don't want, this is a swag, not a centerpiece, so we want this nice and full of dimension. Okay, so go around. I just twist at the base, making sure it's super tight. Oops, look, that didn't want to let go. Clip it, and then you get these little black pieces. Guys, if you don't throw this stuff in the trash, this will fly around your table when you're doing stuff and make you think it's a spider. So we get rid of those little black pieces. Raffia would be cute too. Yes! Good idea, you guys. Hi, Wanda. Yes, so secret about the dollar store tubing, what I would suggest, because when it's gone until next year, buy it by the box and have it shipped to you, or if you're okay with driving, have it shipped to your local store, and then you don't pay shipping. You just take your receipt, your email confirmation in the store, and then they give you your box. They do have some smaller quantities. You don't have to buy a box on some of their other pieces, but you'll have to check online. Go online, fill out an account. If you have a sales certificate, you can put that in there, okay? For sales tax, I meant if you have a sales tax certificate, it'll tell you everything when you walk through it. Buy it by the box, and that way, one, you're getting an abundance of them. You can use them throughout the year, okay? Or you just, for kits, for parties, anything that you're gonna do in a large quantity, that's what I suggest. Like when the jute string tubing comes out, buy it by the box, because once it's gone, that won't be back until next year if they do bring it back. Okay, look at how cute this is. And now we really don't even see that black, right? Super cute. Now, let me move that. Now, let me look in this thing over here. Ow! Just about hurt myself. Let me ask Clay. Clay, can I have a couple of mountain squares? Thank you. Guys, we're out of mounting squares. We go through so many, but I'm gonna use the one. You would do 2. Where's my dap? Take dap, mounting square. I am going to do it right in the middle because we have 1. Normally, I would do 2 so it's stabilized, but this is such a small project, I think it'll be okay. Let me get this. I didn't put enough DAP for it to come out the side. This makes a horrendous smell when the hot glue touches the DAP, so be careful. Do not recommend it. I just put the DAP, put that on there, and then glue around so the black part is sticking to the wood part, okay? Deborah has been making swags on the rails. Yay! Chris says it's stinking hot here. You know, I was complaining when the humidity was here. Now we just have excessive heat and it feels so different. I don't envy anybody that's in the heat with the humidity. No, no, no. Okay, let me turn this around. Let's make a bow. I'm just gonna make a very simple, cute little bow. Let me see. Let me get this out of the way. I want to put that right there. Let's do a 6-inch tail. I'm going to do a 5-inch loop. Six-inch tail, 5-inch loop. There's that one. Now, look at this is what we designed the spool board for. This to hold our bows and for our holding our mesh. Then I'm going to do the same thing here. A 6-inch tail, a 5-inch loop, 5-inch loop, and then we'll bring it all together. I have one more little piece because I want to add something different. Actually, I'm not going to put this one in. You guys, I'm going to use, I have just a very small amount, look, left of this jelly ribbon. It's like the small, ooh, look, see? This is it. This is not big enough for anything. So, if you've never used jelly, I love it. It's just a cute little way to add a little bit of plastic to your piece. Wonder if I should do 3. Let me see if I can, oh yes, look at that. I can get 3 loops on this, and this is gonna be the center piece. Like this. But it's plastic and it doesn't like to work. So, you gotta manhandle it. Let me find a pipe cleaner that might be okay. This one right here. Take this off. Do the pipe cleaner to tie it together. Make sure all my tails are coming down the way that I want them to before I twist this up. Yes. Okay. Pull it nice and tight. Twist it. Oh, this is so cute, you guys. Okay. Now I need another pipe cleaner for our sign. If you're unsure if this is dry, if you look at it in the glare of the light, it'll have like a matte finish to where you could touch it and it won't stick to your hand. If it looks glossy, it's still wet. Don't touch it, okay? Twist this off. I want to get these on and then we're going to start clipping and adding some floral stuff. So like this I used, it was a full pick. I used some of the other stuff. I didn't use this. This is a great filler that you don't want to throw this away, but you're looking for a smaller project to add this into. That's one way to use all of these pieces. I had a sunflower pick, didn't use this sunflower, so I just clipped this off because there's a sunflower in here. See? Pumpkins, these little stems came from the dollar store. And then this is just like wheat grass stuff that goes with the stuff that's there, okay? How to hang it, take a pipe cleaner, or you could use jute string. Let's do jute string this time. I'm just gonna take a piece, I usually do like 24 inches, okay? You can also, they sell wire that looks like twig if you wanted to do something like that. Look, it's pretty sturdy. But I'm gonna take a pipe cleaner, you're gonna flip this over, and now, or I'm gonna take jute string and you're gonna feed it through this side of the rail, and you're gonna feed this one through this other side of the rail, okay? Like this. And now, I like mine to hang kind of like right here. So you can just tie this in a knot. And I always pull on it to make sure. And then you can clip this like that. If you don't like that little end showing, you just flip this around. So now all you have is the loop. And look how that's hidden right there. Isn't that neat? Hi, Jessica. Aw, that's sweet. So sweet. So this we're gonna add right here. Normally I have 2, but we're improvising. We have 1. These are 1/8 inch. The signs are 1/8 inch. They are not thick enough for you to staple through. You need to be aware of what you're stapling and how big your staples are, okay? Now I want this on here and I don't want it squished. I don't want the mesh squishing my ribbon, so I'm moving that out of the way. You see how I'm moving this way? And this one too, I want it to be able to be seen without smashing anything. And then I'm gonna flip this over, and I use the tie where the mesh tie is, and twist it off, twist it a few times, clip this. Look, we got stragglers here. We don't want any scary spiders. There's another one. Oop. And then poke this inside, and you won't even know it's there. See? Now our bow, do the same thing. Let me get this. Like that. Oh, this is cute. Take your pipe cleaners. I'm going right through the mesh to the base and using the tie that's already there, right here, using this tie to bring this together. And I'm not pulling it too tight, but I am making it snug, and the tails can go off to the side like this. How cute is that? So flip this over, twist that, making sure it's tight so it doesn't come off. Cut this, and then I like to push that back inside like that. Now you could, if you wanted to, you could do this. Ooh, that would be cute. Look at that. There we go. A little bit more coverage right there where that mesh is. So I'm going to trim this one, and then I'm going to trim that brown one a little bit shorter. This one's going to come out. I'm going to fix that. This one's just going to be a little baby shorter. Kind of cute, right? Now, let's add some of this fun stuff in here. So, recap. Look around your own craft room right now and think about all the stuff that you just have hanging around. You don't want to throw it away, but it's not enough for a big project. You just got all these little things hanging out. These 12-inch rails are perfect to be a filler. This little wire was coming out, so I had to glue that one in. Because we did not use very much at all. Look, that one's all scratched up. Looks like it was, yep, it was glued right there like that. I'm going to clip this. That one's stuck on there too. And make this into 3 little pieces. So these are leftovers. This was not a leftover, it's just on a stem. This was a leftover. Ooh, that would be cute right there. So what I'm going to do is, this is one funky flower. I'm gonna push these up as high as I can go. Let's see. Click that off. I want to see how this is going to go before I start gluing it. It's got to stick through. I don't like how long this is, so I'm going to trim this back a little bit. There we go. Those leaves are humongous. I'm taking them off. I'm just gonna maybe put one like down in the sign like that, and then that one right there like that. I know you're getting a glare. Let me see. There, that's a little bit better. So you can still see welcome. But you're gonna have this flower right there, okay? With one leaf. Maybe not. I think it needs a leaf. It's just so humongous, you guys. Look, I'm just gonna go for it. It's just gonna be like this. I'm just gluing it right behind here, and I'm gonna stick this flower right down in there too. Poke it in there. I want it to be away from the welcome. See, we're not covering that. Oh my gosh, this is too fun. See you on the replay. Bye, Susie. Thank you guys. No leaf. Isn't it? I really want to put the leaf in there, but it is so freaking huge. Too funny. I'm just gonna go for it with the sunflower here. Gluing it all up. I don't care what's getting glue on it, because I'm gonna stick this in there like that. Ow. Yep, got some on my finger. We'll come back to that. This is the fun part, I think. Well, okay, not burning myself. Turn it down. Oh, trim it down. I'm trying to stick it like in there more, but these are humongous, so we'll see. I might just go find another sunflower leaf out there, but not with you guys waiting here for me. You know what I mean? Ooh, this is so cute. This guy got smashed. We don't want you to be smashed, so we're just gonna move you out of the way. And these projects that have these multiple colors, this is a good way to start using up your leftovers that you don't want to throw away. Some of the other like mesh or tubing that you have, you just have these pieces hanging out. Oh my gosh, this is coming out so cute. Even without the leaves, I think that comes out perfect. I'm just gonna leave those out, but I wanna get some of these in here too. This might be too long. Maybe I just wanna put this part in there and not this big old grass. Let's see. I agree. Whoever said raffia, I don't remember who said that. Whoever said raffia, I agree that would be really cute. I think anything with like fall would have that like raffia feel because it's, come on, get in there. It's like doesn't want to poke through. because of fall, you know, I'm gonna have to put a little bit more right there because I poked it in the wrong spot. Some of this plastic does not have a wire in it and it will melt. So I'm going to attach that to the what is that? To the bow. I wish these were a little bit shorter. These are just really long. Unless you let's see what we can get here. Unless we want it to be sticking out like that. Maybe from the bow. Now I'm just having fun. You could stop here. You don't have to add all this. Your swag is complete. Now it's just adding some fun pieces in here, bringing it to life, because you could get away with adding a bunch of little leftovers of your florals. So this one doesn't have, that is so strange. Look, this one doesn't have anything on it, so I'm gonna take from here. Using the bow as a placeholder too. One more up there. I don't know what you guys think. Pumpkins are so cute. They are. So those little picks came from the dollar store. I just love them so much when I saw them. I think I'm going to just add this other one up here. I'm going to hide this orange one that got messed up, you know? Oh my gosh, look at how cute this is coming out. I love it. Of course, I've smashed practically everything over here, so I want you to see this pumpkin. And that's all I have right now. I wanted to give you guys another idea how to start using your scraps, these smaller projects. These 12-inch rails are so, in my opinion, they're so easy. They're so easy to use, so fun. Maybe not. If I had to do it over again, I would definitely put more raffia in this. I'm gonna walk away. Because I'll add the whole bush on there. Anyways, look at how stinking cute. Such a fun little fall project. This would, guys, this would be so fun to do with your girlfriends too. You know, if you have some girlfriends over, say, hey, let's make some Let's make a fall swag. This needs to be repositioned. I'm gonna cut this one down. Just a hair. There. I feel like it needs more, but I'm not gonna add more. I'm just gonna leave it. Because this is going the way I don't want it to go. That feels loose. Just add a big old glob right there. Anywho, look at that, you guys. Oh, you get to see my big old head. Nice. So cute. Just gonna move that little sunflower a little bit. I feel like there needs to be something else to No. I'm gonna leave it. Walk away, Carrie. Okay, there's the top. Here's the back. 12-inch standard rail, jute string to hang it from. So cute. I'm gonna go hang this up, take some pictures for you guys. I hope I inspire you to make your own, okay? Think about what do you have in your scraps right now that you can order some 12-inch rails and start making cute little swags. Even if you didn't want to put a sign and you had maybe some more pumpkins or sunflowers or raffia and just made something to match the wreath that you make, how stinking cute is this? And that's it. 12-inch rail. Watch from the beginning. Watch the replay. I go over all the details of what I'm adding and how long and all of that fun stuff to keep track, okay? Really quick, let me put this away before I burn myself, because you know that's inevitable. Let me throw this out. I linked the our brushes to bows. Shelly and I are collaborating. Let me grab the link. Just a recap really quick. If you want to, oh, now it's not copying. Copy, paste. If you want to be a part of our class, this is our September class. You can order a blank to paint, or you can order the printed one. This is Shelly's design. She's going to teach you how to paint this, and then I'm going to teach you how to decorate the bottom. Check out the link. It's on the 24th. It's a private group. I hope you'll join us, okay? And happy shopping with your 12-inch rails. I cannot wait to see what you guys make with these. So cute. Okay, I'll catch you guys later. Have a great rest of your Tuesday.